By 2026, AI will take over up to 70% of our daily work burden, and folks, that's just the beginning. I'm not just talking about the GPT, Gemini, and all that. I'm talking about the mind-controlled tech robots that'll walk beside us, talk beside us, and thrive in the future. So, let's count the top 10 technology trends that will define 2026. Before we dive into these advancements, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon if you want to stay ahead of others. Low-code and no-code development. Starting with low-code and no-code development. Coding used to gatekeep innovation. Guess what? Not anymore. By next year, more than 75% of new apps will be built using low-code or no-code tools, such as Bubble, Glide, and Microsoft Power Apps. Using these tools, anyone could code and create. You won't even need an engineering degree for that. You see, even OpenAI's custom GPTs and Google's AppSheet have the power to let people build their own AI tools without writing a single code. What's crazier is that entire companies are automating their tasks that are dependent on such tools, and they perform well. The best part about the low-code and no-code development is that creating things has become easier now. Many freelancers and startups can now access prototypes and scale their operations independently. AI-crafted extended reality. Next, we're diving into extended reality, or XR. Forget wearing those lame headsets because things have gotten way more advanced. By 2026, AI will be able to create entire worlds itself. You know how the use of AI is becoming more and more normalized every day. It's going to continue being that way, and people are going to rely on it even more. So, if we're talking about the extended reality, AI might build virtual stores that change as you shop, or classrooms that adjust to your learning pace. Many companies like NVIDIA are embracing this change with the digital humans that can talk in a natural way, just like humans, while Meta is spending billions on lifelike avatars that react to emotions in real time. Besides that, many big tech events show virtual stores that shift their entire layout based on people's movements. Smart infrastructure and IoT 2.0. Now, over 30 billion of your connected devices will be online by next year. These will form what the experts like to call IoT 2.0, or simply an Internet of Intelligent Things. We've seen countries like Singapore already using smart traffic lights that adjust to real-time patterns. Even South Korea relies on smart poles that measure air quality, power lighting, and charge your phones. For warehouses, IoT is also a game changer, considering how they're relying on AWS IoT and Verizon's 5G to manage their entire inventories automatically. Other than that, the next infrastructure would be using data in the best way possible. Power grids will be balancing energy automatically, and water systems will become smarter and spot any leaks before they cause a problem. Cities will adapt to how people move, which will highly affect urban life and make things easier for them. So, by 2026, the world will become a self-aware network to keep everything in check. Privacy. First, AI. Up next, AI is moving closer to us, and it's no longer just in the cloud as more people want privacy. You're witnessing the era of on-device AI. For instance, Apple's brand new chips can handle machine learning on your phone, and Intel's Meteor Lake and Meta's Llama 3 can work offline too, without any internet. Their results are awesome. Faster speed, and more importantly, your data stays yours. With many global privacy laws like GDPR and CCPA getting stricter, this trend has become necessary. Tech companies have realized that, and the future of AI is now local, not in any distant server. So, by 2026, you might as well expect your devices to learn from you rather than the other way around. Workflow automation at scale. Right up, we've got a tool that used to be cool and rare back in the days, but now it's become the backbone of business operations. Automation tools. Many tools like ServiceNow, UiPath, and Zapier already handle repetitive jobs like onboarding new employees to sending invoices and managing HR requests. All these things used to take hours of manual work before automation came into existence. Even the big players like Amazon will take it further. Their warehouses use predictive analysis to match human workers with robots that cut their repetitive work. Now, imagine a system that knows just when to restock, repair, and reroute. By 2026, this won't be limited to warehouses or IT teams. Entire workflows will be run automatically, meaning that businesses will be operating on autopilot. But what worries people is that they're being replaced. But that's not the case. They're getting free. The more machines take over boring routine tasks, the more time humans get back to hop on creativity and big-picture strategy. AI-enhanced robotics. So far, we've covered some basics that will be trendy next year. Now, it's time to move into the truly futuristic stuff. But before we dive into the secret mastermind, subscribe to our channel, your go-to source for the most futuristic tech updates and innovations shaping the world. Alright, so if you've seen those small delivery robots rolling around in your campuses or even grocery stores, those aren't just props, they are the future. We're entering an age where AI-powered robots are taking over logistics, retail, and customer service. Consider Agility Robotics or Digit as examples. These humanoid robots are already working in Amazon warehouses and carrying packages without supervision. They don't need remote or manual input. It depends on AI to walk, identify its surroundings, and learn to move. Then we've got Walmart, which utilizes over 1,000 autonomous shelf scanners. These robots seem to roam the aisles, checking inventories 24/7. Remember how the same task used to require entire teams of workers? Well, AI robotics has taken over that. These machines adapt to your commands and recognize obstacles so they don't mess up while performing their tasks. And with labor shortages still affecting industries around the world, robots aren't here to take over. They're here to help. They're efficient, tireless, and consistent. AI native operating systems. Let's talk about the time your computer used to listen to your commands. You'd type it and it would respond. It would be as simple as that. But now, you don't even have to do that because the next generation of AI native operating systems is already here. You might have noticed Microsoft's Copilot integration in your Windows 11 that lets you summarize long docs, rewrite emails, and even generate visuals from your desktop without using any other app. As for Mac users, Apple's upcoming macOS and iOS updates have taken things further with neural engines built directly into the systems. It means AI processing taking place in real time. They'll become faster, smarter, and entirely on-device. The shift here is massive. You no longer tell your computer what to do. It just starts understanding what you want. You might search for a file, and your system not only finds it, but also gives you a quick summary before you even open it. This is a technology trend that will define 2026. Smarter wearables. Your smartwatch counts your steps, but in a year or two, it might as well just save your life. The next generation of wearables is advancing super fast. Devices like Oura and Whoop are already adding continuous tracking for blood oxygen, glucose, and even stress levels. Movano's Smart Ring is another great example of this. It can check your blood pressure real time. So, this isn't just data collection anymore. Thanks to AI, your wearable can now interpret what's happening inside your body. Imagine your ring gives you a gentle alert saying you're trending toward dehydration, or your body temperature is warmer than usual, you might be getting sick. Suddenly, you're not just reacting to health issues, but you're preventing them. These wearables use AI to build a model around you, your sleep cycles, stress patterns, and things you'd have never even imagined. It's like having a personal doctor around your wrist that never takes the day off. By 2026, fitness trackers will evolve into true health guardians that'd give you early warnings and daily insights with the peace of mind like you've never experienced before. Generative AI. Let's be real here. AI has already taken over a lot of the creative world, and we're just getting started. Whether you're scrolling through a blog, watching an ad, or even listening to a podcast, there's a good chance that AI was behind that creation all this time. This is the power of generative AI. It will be the creative default across every industry. Tools like GPT-5, Gemini Ultra, Adobe Firefly, and Runway ML can now write, design, animate, and edit with studio-level high quality. 11 Labs is another smart AI tool that lets you clone voices, indistinguishable from real humans. But this doesn't mean creativity is dying, it means it's being multiplied. Artists, writers, and illustrators can now brainstorm faster, producing creative pieces endlessly. The gap between idea and execution is shrinking. You just have an idea, but AI helps you bring that idea to life. So, generative AI isn't just a new tool, it's becoming your very creative partner, supercharging and imagining in ways we've never seen before. Brain-computer interfaces. And finally, we're on to the wildest technology trend that will define 2026. Brain-computer interfaces, also known as BCIs. You see, it might sound like something entirely out of a science fiction world, but it's already happening. In early 2024, Neuralink implanted its very first chip into a human brain, allowing the user to move a cursor using only their thoughts. Meanwhile, companies like Synchron and Precision Neuroscience are creating less invasive versions that help stroke patients communicate and regain movement. By 2026, BCIS could become commonplace in the world of medicine. It might offer new hope for people suffering from paralysis and other such conditions. But the usage of the brain-computer interface goes way beyond that. Imagine controlling your smart home just by thinking about it or playing a game without a controller in your hand. And what makes it cooler is that possibility. Humans might as well type, browse, and interact with things all through their neural signals. The human brain is literally the ultimate interface. One thought at a time, the boundary between mind and machine is also fading. So, there you have it. 10 major technology trends that will shape 2026 and beyond. It's not just the robots that will change the world, but the way AI, data, and human creativity come together to redefine how we live, work, and connect. The future isn't arriving someday. It's already unfolding. Let us know your thoughts about these technological advancements in the comments below and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.